So how was it growing up with only brothers?
Uh, you called me the mom of Comm? Well, I had a lot of experience.
Gotcha.
I just give my animals the first name that comes to mind. I got BB.
You got omelet?
No, but I have
No.
Autumn.
I was gonna say it's
That's
gotta be
good.
egg.
Would you clone yourself if you could?
No.
Okay.
Nobody
That's
needs
honestly-
this again.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pester the Professor, where we get to meet the UCM professors outside the classroom. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, so my name is Addie,
And I'm Leilani.
and today we are here with the Mom of Comm, Dr. Wendy Geiger.
Thank you. I love that, the mom of Comm.
The Mom of
I'll
Comm?
take it.
Yeah,
I'll take
you like
it.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. That's good. We're gonna start off. The questions first is just kind of like a just general question we've asked all the professors. This: Who are you?
Who am I? I am a human being who appreciates humanity and really all parts of it. I love to learn about all different kinds of people, and so I think that I found a really great vocation for learning about humanity, both in what I study and the students that I teach. So, yeah, I'm a person who is interested and cares.
That's awesome. That's a great answer.
I
I like that.
I think a lot of the other professors have just kind of been like well, I don't know, I do this, I do that.
Right.
That's like a, I don't know, very genuine, valid answer. That was a
Okay,
good one.
well,
That was good.
Yeah,
I-
I like that answer. That was unique.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
But on the other end of who you are,
Okay.
what do you do here at UCM?
Okay, so I'm a professor of communication. So I teach in the communication studies area primarily, but I also teach the theories or the concepts classes. So it's nice because I also get to meet the DMP students in those classes, as well as the pathways class, which is the intro class that all the students take. So I even while I was the department chair, I also got to meet a lot of the students, but so I teach here, professor. I've done a lot of different positions on campus. I've been a graduate coordinator. I was the associate dean for the graduate school. I have worked with general education. I have been a chair of 2 different departments, and a faculty member. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
oh, and I've been here. This is my 24th year.
Ooh.
Yo.
I give a round of
Yes.
applause. A round
Thank
of
you.
applause.
Thank you. That. whew,
That is
it's a long time.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
But it's gone
great.
fast. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
it's like been long but short at the same time.
That's how it feels like. I feel like just as a student as well. Like stuff has gone so far. You're a
Yeah.
senior. This
Yeah.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, and so am I. I don't know. I blinked and then I was like, oh,
It-
we're almost done.
Exactly.
So-
And you when you first start, you're like, this semester will never end.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
first semester, and then all of a sudden you're like, how am I in my senior year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and now
it's-
there's only like 5 more weeks of school left, at least for me. So
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're graduating in December.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna come
Yeah.
back and haunt everyone here.
Please,
Wait,
please
what?
do.
What do you mean? You're not dying, right?
No, but you'll send me roaming.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I hope so. This isn't really a segue into the next question, but do you have any siblings or any kids or?
Yeah, so I have a his, ours, and mine kind of family. So I have a biological brother, full biological brother, and he's 3 years younger than me. And then I have 3 stepbrothers who are 1 year younger than me, 2 years younger than me, and I think like 5 or 6 years younger than me.
Hmm.
And then my youngest brother is 11 years younger than me. And
Oh,
so I
wow.
have 5 younger brothers. I pretty much lived with 3 of them. So it was more that just the way that the family ended up getting around. And then I personally have a daughter who is in college right now as well.
Ooh,
So,
that's
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah,
Does she
Nice.
like it? She like it?
Yeah, Yes, they
She
like
here?
it. They don't go here.
Oh.
They go to WashU in St. Louis, and they're an environmental engineering
Oh, that's
cool.
major, and
Okay.
but very interested in organic farming and organic farming that supports the urban areas. Right now, they are a volunteer at Earth Dance, which is a urban organic garden, and so they grow all kinds of things. They give lessons to teach people how to grow their own gardens in small spaces in urban areas, and I really love that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Good for them. That's
Yeah,
that's really
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Cool. So how was it growing up with only brothers?
Uh, you called me the mom of Comm. Well, I had a lot of experience.
Gotcha.
You gotta wrangle them all in.
It was funny. I was talking to my mom, and I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Mom, why didn't you ever make me like? Why didn't I ever have jobs in high school?" And she goes, "You did have a job. You babysat
Took
your
care.
brother. We just didn't pay you for it." And so I was like, "Okay, you're right. You're right." So yeah, I think I took on a lot of responsibility at a young age. My brother, like I said, was 11 years younger than me, and I pretty much watched him every summer while my folks were at work. So
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool. You have a brother,
So-
right?
Yeah, I have a brother.
Yeah. Is it just one?
Just one.
One
so,
sibling.
Yeah.
I have three. Or not three brothers. I have three siblings, and I have only one brother though.
Mhm.
But yeah, not a lot of roughhousing or anything like that.
we did lots of rough
Love-
housing. Oh yeah,
That's what I
it
was-
was WrestleMania a lot.
Oh, that's-
Growing up in the 80s and stuff.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
yeah.
So you guys were full on swinging then at that
Oh,
point.
we were, and we never wanted to tap out. So it got a
no.
little harried sometimes.
That's really
Just
funny.
kept going.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
That's funny.
busy house. So.
It definitely
Keep everything
was.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely was.
Oh,
It was
that's
fun though.
That's
Okay.
fun.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is also a question we've asked everybody. So
Okay.
we've got like our list of who's what now at this point, but what animal do you think you would be?
An elephant.
Wow, that's so confident.
That
Everyone's
was a
had to
quick
think.
answer.
Oh no. Elephants are super smart. That probably didn't come out right, but like I mean,
No, I get it, I
as
get it.
animals go, they're very intelligent. They are in a matriarchal kind of setting, and where the moms take care of the kids for multiple years until they're ready to. If they're female, they stay together, but if they're male, they end up going out on their own. So they're also, I just think, a fascinating animal, and will be around long after humans are gone, I believe.
No, I definitely believe that. I think the baby elephants are so cute.
They're
They're awesome.
They're super cute.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good answer. Very
Well, thank you.
confident in
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, it was really quick. I think that was the first one that I've heard of elephant, unless somebody
No,
else
I-
has.
no,
I like that.
Most of the guys have said wolves, so I'm just
Yeah.
glad it's something other than a wolf.
Well,
So.
that was my no. It was not.
That
So
was
they
my
really
first
wanted to be a
answer.
wolf, but
That's the first one I was gonna say. Good thing I said elephant.
I
I like it.
No, that is a good one.
thanks.
Now, if you weren't an elephant,
If-
this is the next question.
Okay.
But like, if you weren't an elephant and say you're one of these two, would you be a black cat or an orange cat?
Oh, I'd be an orange cat because they are goofy and very, like, I think playful. I have cats. I don't have a black cat or a orange cat,
Mhm.
but I watch enough TikTok videos to know what
The
the
difference.
orange cats are, and I think I'm a nerd. I'm a goofy. Yeah, I think I'd be an orange cat.
What kind of cat do you have?
I have they're both like feral cats that were saved in Sedalia, and then I got them. They were like taken from their moms and bottle fed and
Aw.
stuff like that. So one is, they're litter mates, but did you know this? You probably do, but I just learned this, that female cats, can have multiple like their kids can have multiple dads. So they have
Oh.
multiple eggs, and then when
Hmm.
they're in heat, they,
I
enjoy
didn't
Like
know
all
themselves.
in the
that.
same litter?
Yes.
That makes so much more sense as to why you can get different like pattern cats. I don't know what they're called, breeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was, because one is more like a tuxedo cat, not
Aw.
completely, but like has the keyholes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Maybe it's a keyhole. I don't know. But the other one is a calico. No, not a calico. A tabby. Tabby, a
Oh.
gray tabby.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have a brother and sister, Ella and
Aw.
Fitzgerald.
I like it. I like it.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Thanks.
I love that.
There's
That
kind
is
of a
good.
story behind the name.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
what
wanna
is
hear
it?
it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, so well, it's kind of actually, it's kind of sad, but it. My daughter and I we were. It was in the summer, and it was right after George Floyd was murdered, and we got these two cats, and we were thinking about what to name them, and I was talking to Mia, and I said, Mia, I think we should name them something that represents Black culture.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I mean, I know it's silly, and maybe it seems shallow, but it really wasn't. We really thought about it. And so we thought about all of these different names. And so Ella and Fitzgerald were one. I was partial to Harriet and Tubbs, so for Harriet Tubman. Well, we would have called him Tubman, but his name would have been Tubman, but we would have called him Tubbs. And so we just thought of a lot of different names of really important Black cultural figures.
No, that's cool.
And but we ended up deciding on Ella and Fitz.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. I like that
That
you have
fits.
the good meaning to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it feels. I don't know. At the time it just felt right.
Mhm.
So
No, that's
Yeah.
great.
Man, I just give my animals the first name that comes to mind. I got BB.
you got omelet.
No, but I have a
Okay.
lot
Yeah, I
of
was
them.
about to say you gotta. It's
That's
gotta be
good.
egg
I should
themed.
just egg.
Omelet is
one,
actually
egg
a
two.
really cute
Omelet would be kind of
one.
cute. Yeah.
I have a friend who has a cat named. Well, had a cat named Goose.
Goose.
That's
like
really
that?
good. You
Yeah.
gotta. It's fun to name a cat. Not
Was it
a,
from Top Gun?
No, I don't know. I think they
Okay.
just wanted to name it just something silly. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that
I like
from Top
Goose.
Gun?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Goose was his partner that died in the
Oh.
first one, not
Oh, gotcha.
Maverick,
Mhm.
but the first one.
Oh,
It
okay.
was his partner who ended up dying. Goose, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know anything about it.
I believe you.
Okay.
So I mean, even
All right,
if it's
if
not
we got
true.
anybody in the. Okay.
If Shannon was
all right.
here right now,
Oh
he probably
yeah,
would be able to.
he would
tell
come
you
back. He'd be like, "Give me a mic. I can talk about this."
Yeah.
about the Maverick.
I got a thumbs up from the crew.
Okay.
Okay,
Then,
okay.
then that's definitely it. Segueing
Segue.
into the next question. What is your favorite hobby?
Got a couple. I would say going to breweries
Oh,
is
yeah.
a real big hobby of mine, but also baseball.
Okay.
So I would say those two things are.
Mhm.
I really enjoy engaging in both of those
What's-
for different reasons.
So what are your reasons?
So baseball is kind of, I grew up with it, and I'm a big stats person. So when I was trained in communication studies, we did a lot of statistics. I do a lot of quantitative research rather than qualitative. And so there's so many stats in baseball. I just really find it super interesting. And I like the game within the game. You know, you have a pitcher come in, and is that pitcher going to be able to trick or get past a really good hitter? And I just find that those small matchups really interesting. So yeah, I really enjoy baseball, and it's slow enough that you can do other things while you're having the game on.
That's true. Yeah.
I often in the when it's springtime, I love sitting around the fire pit, and so I'll be listening to the baseball game and being by the fire and probably drinking a beer. And so, yeah, that's why I like baseball. And I grew up playing softball too, so it was early on in my life that
Okay.
I learned
Gotcha.
about baseball. My grandpa was a big baseball fan. My dad was a big baseball fan, so I kind of grew up learning about baseball at a young age. And then my second one, breweries, is that I don't know. I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy going to the different breweries. I love trying different styles of beer. I certainly like IPAs. West Coast IPAs in particular are my favorite. I don't like when they get too hazy and too sweet, but the West Coast keeps it nice and crisp and bitter enough that it works. when I'm on vacation, I went on vacation this summer for a month, and we were road tripping it, and we probably went to, I'm gonna say, probably 10 different breweries during that month. And we would, stop at a place, stay there for a little bit, and it was great. It was really
Where'd
fun.
you guys go on that trip?
Oh, we went to Wisconsin, up to the Apostle Islands in Wisconsin, and we did some kayaking up there, sea kayaking. It was really awesome. And then we went to the North Shore of Minnesota. So we wanted to stay up north so it wasn't so hot, and it was awesome. We did really well, not being hot.
Yeah.
So we went up to the North Shore, which is right on the North Shore of it's the northeastern side of Minnesota, up on Lake Superior, and it was really cool. And then we went over to Teddy Roosevelt National Park. Then we went to Glacier National Park. Then we went to Mount St. Helens Monument. I guess that's what it's called. It's not so much a national park, but like a monument. That was really interesting. Then we went to the Oregon coast, where all the haystacks in the ocean are. And then we went to, we ended up staying in Port Townsend for a little bit, which is in Washington, and then we went over to Victoria Island in British Columbia, and then we came back. And
You guys are all over the
we went out, and we did stop also at the Devil's Tower. Also called Bear's Tower. It depends on, do you want to use the indigenous word for it, or do you want to use the American? So I'm going to say it's Bear Tower, which is the indigenous name.
That's cool.
For it.
So I'm guessing you like to really explore and try a lot of new things and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Love doing different things. Love seeing, love being out in nature. Love being in the woods, in the mountains. Yeah. Being outside in a fire, watching the stars. Like when we were at Teddy Roosevelt National Park, it's in North Dakota, and there is nothing around. And so we just laid down and just looked at the stars, and it was
cool.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I could try new things and not get scared. I guess I don't know. There's something scary about trying new things for me, and I really want to be like that.
Well, I mean, I think it always is a little bit scary, but I think if you have a good person that you're with, or a group of people to do things with, I think it makes it a lot easier.
That's good advice. Thank you.
I feel like I can't go like anywhere like drastic if it's like maybe outside of like an hour from like where I live, unless there's somebody with me. Like I have some friends who are just like ready to like get up and go, fly to another state, go there for the weekend. If it was just me, I'd be like, I can do this.
No, I wouldn't do it by myself. But if I'm with my daughter or my partner, I'm good to go. Or my folks, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
That's good.
If you had like a clone of you, would you send them like both ways? Like one person kind of visits one thing, one visits the other. Would you guys have the same experience if it was a clone of you?
That's a really interesting question. Gosh, do we? This is kind of philosophical when you get into the whole cloning thing, because it's all of the, are we just, molecules that are put together, or is there some energy that is involved with your self, spirit, whatever you want to call it? If you're going to come haunt us later, we might find out more about that. I would say we would probably have mostly similar, but there might be a few little differences.
Okay.
Yeah. Be a really good sci-fi movie.
Wouldn't like a clone of you just kind of be like your twin?
Kind of. I mean,
or kind of.
Yeah, but even when you have identical twins, they're different.
That's true. So it probably would be different experiences.
I mean, if there's also like two of you, so like you're the exact same. Do you have the same thoughts, and you're both like, I want to go here, and then you really actually don't go into two different places?
You just go to the same place.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a lot of places I want to go, so I think I could split it.
Okay. How would you go that way? And I go this way.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I think it would be like having a twin.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Would you clone yourself if you could?
No.
Okay.
Nobody needs this again.
Honestly,
yeah.
I feel that same same way. I don't think I would.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
fair.
have children, so I have a child, but it's more of an adoption situation. So I didn't even like replicate my DNA. So
Yeah.
that's not as important to me as for some people.
That's that's fair. I guess like doing tasks and stuff like that would be handy every now and then, but I
mean,
don't
would
know.
you live with your clone, or would that be
Oh.
creepy?
That'd be creepy.
I don't think my clone would listen to me. Cause
Yeah.
I wouldn't listen to myself.
That's fair.
So I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Oh man,
Such a funny question. Though.
I'd be scared.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, what is
Twilight
happening?
Zone.
Oh man. What is?
I'd be
Oh.
scared if there was two of me.
You'd be scared?
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, why?
I don't know. They'd just be creepy. Like I'm
Well,
looking in the mirror, but it's a real person. You know.
Yeah.
I think you have like identity crisis. Like, well, who am
would
I?
too.
Am I
Yeah.
I'd be
this
like,
or
do
am I
people like my
this?
clone better than me?
Oh,
You
you
really
might get
think?
jealous of your
I
clone.
was
I
about to
probably
say.
would. I feel like I could be a really jealous person, and like
Yeah.
I think
I
that
would
happens.
probably like send a hitman for my.
Oh my
clone.
gosh.
Oh, that went dark.
I mean,
I just don't know if I
I-
could stand two of me.
Wait, okay. Wait, let's back up a second.
We were moving on. I just
Okay,
brought
okay,
it back.
Okay. So anyway,
We don't need that.
past the cloning, this because I was gonna say that I feel like in a lot of movies they like if there are clones that the other
Uh-huh.
person does like end up getting jealous over the other.
Yeah,
You know.
and then there's a fight with your clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So actually,
like,
it's not too far off.
Yeah, Neil Breen
But-
when he had like all his clones.
We are not bringing up Neil Breen. Come on, man. But speaking of movies, well, I think where'd that question go? Hold on, I'm sorry. What movie like changed you that you have seen maybe recently or even just in your life? Have you seen a movie and you're like, wow, that really made me think differently?
Yeah. This is an older movie, but it's the first one. I've had several and several books as well. But if we're going to talk movie, I would say Dead Man Walking with Sean Penn and Susan Sarandon. He is a convicted murderer on death row, and his spiritual guide. It's loosely based on a real life story because this nun did go into prisons and counsel men who were getting ready to go to the death to the electric chair or gas chamber, whatever they were using at the time. I don't think it was quite yet the what do you call it, the lethal injection.
Yeah.
So it was so disturbing, the scene in which he was dying, being executed. It was so disturbing I had to walk out.
Oh, really?
And it really impacted the way I thought about the death penalty, and I've been against it ever since. And so yeah, I think that would be that's definitely a movie that impacted me. Yeah.
Wow. So you went to the theater to actually go
Yes,
see
I
it?
saw it in the theater
Wow.
by myself.
Is that the first time you've ever walked out of a movie theater?
Yes, actually it has. I was sitting and I was like, I cannot watch this. I was like totally transported by the movie. Actually, I was with a colleague at a college. It was when I was in my teaching as a sabbatical replacement. Just had my master's degree. It was before I went back and got my PhD, and I was watching it with her, and I was just like, I can't watch this anymore, and so I left. And then I waited until, like, I would peek in now and then to see if the scene was done, and when it was, I came back, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that really shook me."
Wow. I don't know if I've ever walked out of a movie theater before,
Yeah.
but I can picture that. That seems really like gruesome.
It was very intimate as a visual experience. And you had good actors in it. So.
Yeah. They must have done a really good job for you to have like a physical reaction. Like, I can't do this anymore.
I did. And I'll cry in movies, at certain times. But yeah, that was one of the, that's why I've said it, because it was one of the ones that really super did impact me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if I watched something like that, I would probably do that too. I think I'm just kind of sensitive to those kind of things, but Yeah, I was about to ask if you went back and finished it, but you're like, yeah, I was like peeking in, trying
Yeah.
to see. So.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to know how it ended, like what. Um, at the time, I just wanted to know kind of how it ended. Was at the end of it, or
Right.
was there kind of like a little epilogue to kind of be like what
Mm-hmm.
happened? How did it impact his family, or the victim's family, or the nun, or whatever? So I can't remember the answer to that, but I did want to see that. So
Was it a good movie though overall? I mean.
oh yeah, I thought it was. It's not a fun movie, but
Right.
no, I think it's a really important one. Like, I mean, I could see Newsom picking a movie like that for the cinema club.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Most
And
definitely.
you know, not a whole semester of those, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think it's an important film.
Okay.
That's interesting. That's a good answer. Good
Yeah.
answer. Good
That was
answer.
good.
I've had a lot of good. Am I getting an A?
You are
I think
getting an
you
A.
are.
Let's
Yeah,
write that
okay.
down.
All right.
A plus plus. Let's give extra credit.
I was
think.
about
Yeah.
to say.
Wait, do they give?
Well,
extra?
wait, we haven't got through all the questions, so
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. If we can get through the entire list, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I was gonna go with something that was kind of along the same like mood, but I was like, maybe we need something like happy.
to kind of
Maybe,
bring back
maybe a
up
little
the-
bit. What's your favorite shoe?
Oh yeah.
Throw you for a loop here.
Yeah.
No, they're Brooks Ghosts.
Brooks
They're what I have on right now.
Oh really? There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get that?
They're a running shoe.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm not really a runner, but I do
You don't need to
walk.
be.
Mm.
I do
Yeah.
walk, and I'm old, so my feet hurt. Also, so they're real cushy, and they feel good on my feet. I also have very flat feet,
No,
so
I
like
get
some
that.
people have arches. I have no arch. I look like a Sasquatch getting out of the pool. You know, I'm like, I just have these big old flat feet. So these
so funny.
help to provide a little bit of support for those old flat feet.
I think running shoes, honestly, like they make the difference. Cause like I have a lot of boots and stuff, but like they look cool, but they're not really comfortable. But then you
Yeah.
get running shoes,
Yeah.
game changer.
You don't ever want to take them off.
Yeah.
And I don't care if I look cool. That's the secret. When you get old, you don't care about that anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm so
you
excited.
you are going to be fine. Just wait 30 years, you're gonna be good.
Okay. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's what I need. Speaking of Sasquatches,
I do not believe in them.
yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say, do you believe in otherworldly creatures like aliens, cryptids,
Oh,
Bigfoot?
okay. We are in a huge universe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that there's like other humanoids necessarily, but yeah, I think there's other life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've found it yet, or they might have found us and went.
I'm not messing with that.
Yeah. No, I don't know, but I think it would be for how large the universe is. I mean, I understand that there needs to be the right circumstances of being so far away from a heat source of a sun or star and all of that. So it's not like I think there's millions of them, but yeah, I think we definitely could have. There could be other civilizations
That's fair.
outside of our solar system.
There's so many species, and probably so many we haven't even discovered yet. So
Right.
I mean, it would make sense to like not know about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What did my peers answer to that one?
Do what?
What did my peers answer
Oh.
to that one?
I feel like we only asked a couple people this.
I
Okay.
think Newsom definitely said he believed in all sorts of stuff. What did Steve say? Oh, it was I don't remember now. He
I don't
probably
remember.
said something like he didn't remember, or he didn't.
I just remember
No.
Steve banging on the table.
Yeah, that's
all
that. I
I
was about to
remember.
say he was very much. He was a
He was a banger.
yeah. He
Okay.
was a banger on the table. I'm not really sure. Yeah, and we told him don't, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He's
and
great.
he
for
didn't
him.
listen to you.
He did not listen. That's why I'm glad that you're listening to us. But
What'd you say?
yeah,
No.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh, that sounds familiar. Do you want to go ahead?
I think we probably have time for about this one more question.
Okay.
It's normally pretty deep, I feel like. But what is a piece of advice that you'd like to close with? Advice for students, just anyone you know, people you
Anybody.
don't know.
Okay.
What's up there?
All right. The piece of advice that I would give is to continue to be a lifelong learner. learning creates just excitement, I think. It provides you with a new opportunities to see the world differently. Um, and sometimes that's scary. And it's scary to learn things that might be different from what you currently believe. Um, but I think it's well worth it. Very much, the magic in life doesn't happen in the safe spaces. I think that the magic in life happens when we are pushing against those safe spaces to get outside.
Mm-hmm.
And while they might be um, terrifying, either intellectually or physically, or they make you feel alive. I don't think you live your whole life at that place, because then I think you have to come back and reflect in the safe space about what that did. But I think that that really creates an interesting life um, for people. And so, um, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's what I think. So if somebody doesn't feel like that, then they don't have to do it. But if you ask me, um, I wish I would have, as a younger person, done a few more things to take some chances, because when I have, I've really learned a lot
Mm-hmm.
about myself and about this rock we're on called Earth, or that we call Earth. Not sure what the aliens call it, but we call it Earth.
Yeah, no, I think that's great advice, because I knew people who would say like seek discomfort kind of thing, like just like push like past your boundaries and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and continue to like grow and learn. And
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I think it's really good.
Yeah, but always give yourself, I mean, but be very kind with yourself while you're doing it. If you're not ready, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not ready, but you know you want to be ready, dip that toe. And sometimes it's just a matter of doing it a little bit, and then just kind of seeing a little bit what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might feel like you can go a little farther, a little farther. So, yeah. And then you'll gain confidence for the next time, to the next time an opportunity comes around, that you can dip your foot a little bit more.
Awesome.
Like
Yeah, that's great advice. All these answers have been just awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show with
Well,
us.
thank you
Thank
for
you.
inviting me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I love to engage with students and talk, and I appreciate your all the work that you did to create this opportunity for us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for staying tuned to Pester the Professor. We will see you guys in the next Pester soon. Thank you so much. See you later.
Bye, guys.